What if I was to tell you, you could be making money right now online, selling these notebooks with hundreds of different designs at your disposal by clicking one button? Well, today's video, we're going to be going over that step by step, how you can get this set up and what different platforms you can start selling these notebooks on. And we're going to be going through how you can actually get these notebooks printed and shipped out to your customers. Let's get started. So if we come on over to Etsy, we can type in journals and we can see these different types of journals. Some of them just have icons on, some of them are plain, but we also have some that have different textures and different patterns on. Well, we're going to be using a couple of platforms today, including MidJourney and Canva, and we're going to be recreating this exact product in a matter of 10 minutes. So this store has 10,000 sales so far and 175 reviews on this one item alone. It costs £25, which is around $30, and people are absolutely loving it. So what we're going to do to recreate this is come on down to our Discord where we have our MidJourney bot. Now you can see here, I typed in wild jungle dreamscape patterns and it gave me these different examples of art pieces. So let's start creating some more patterns that we could potentially be using on our notebooks. I want to keep it similar to the one on Etsy and typing floral pattern, yellow and blue colors. And let's see what MidJourney comes back with. So as you can see, MidJourney has now spat out this floral pattern that we asked it to do. These look super cool. I don't know about you guys, but I love the way these look. I actually like the first one the most, and I'm going to hit U1, which is going to upscale that image. I also like the fourth one on this one, so I'm going to upscale that. So I'm going to click U4 and it's going to make that version larger. So let's take our design, let's open it up in our browser and let's right click, save that image. We'll download that there and then we're going to download our floral one too. I'm then going to want to come on over to a free AI upscaler, and what the upscaling is going to allow us to do is going to allow us to increase the quality of that image and make it a larger file size. So you can come on over to Pixel Cut and you can literally upload your images here, and it does all of that for you for free. So that's the key here, it's free. So I've upscaled that by 4 times and I'm now going to download that in HD, and this uses AI to do this. So it's another great AI tool that you can start using, and it just makes your images that you get from MidJourney much bigger. So then let's upload our jungle one and do the same thing, upscale it 4 times so it's nice and high res, and then we're going to want to download that in HD too. So that's all done. So there you go, that was nice and easy. The next step, we're going to come on over to Canva and we're going to create a new file. I recommend making it an A4 size because that's pretty much the standard sizing for, you know, any book. This is essentially like A5, I'm pretty sure, and it scales from A4 to A3 to A2 to A5. They're all the same dimensions, just different sizes. So A5 is probably going to be your go-to journal size, and it doesn't really matter if it's not because the image is going to be scalable and we can adjust it depending on what final journal we pick. I'm then going to drag my images into Canva and stretch them out so they cover the whole page. Then I'm going to come down to elements and make a little box here. Now I think you can see where I'm going with this. I'm literally going to copy this exact sort of layout where there's a nice clean box in the middle where we can put someone's name. So here you go, make it about that size. Let's make it a different color. Let's make it a nice simple color being black. And let's reduce the opacity down to 75% so we get a bit of the animals in the background. Then all we're going to want to do is come on over to text, drag and drop this in. We can change this to Liam Evans. Let's make it a lot smaller. Now this one that I bought has a staged sort of sizing. Let's make it centered and let's have this at the bottom centered as well. And that just says notes. Cool. So we now have a cover for our notebook. Let's change the font a little bit so it looks a little bit cooler. Now obviously it's completely up to you how you design this and what fonts you use. But for this example, let's run with something like this. Now, if we wanted to add little white stroke that we see on this box, all we're going to want to do is copy and paste the box itself, make that a little bit smaller, add a border here, and we can change the border weight. And that is going to add that in. We can then come on over here and scale up the opacity. And there we go. We have a finished notebook. It looks super cool. Now Canva is a free tool to use, so it's super simple. You can jump in, you can make these designs super easily. And the best thing about it, we can then create a template. So we can copy this and we can paste it into a new page. And then we can change this information for every new order that we get. So let's drag in our flower design now. Let's drag our flower design in behind that artwork. We can scale that up and send it to the back, and there we go. We now have a new journal. So let's grab our text and bring that to the front. So we can edit it easily. Now, obviously the name is going to change depending on who orders it, but just for example, maybe we just put your name just to use as our example image on our website. Cool, we now have 2 designs that we can then start selling. So the next step is, where do we get these journals? How can we get them printed? How can we get them shipped to our customers? Well, my friends, this part is the easiest part, and we can go to a platform called Printify. It's essentially a print-on-demand service that allows you to go through a range of different products and print cool designs onto, and then they do all the printing, they do all the heavy lifting, they then ship to your customer, and you basically just have to place the order with them. So what we can do, we can click catalog, and we can come down to journals and notebooks, where we're going to get a full range of different types of notebooks that we can start selling. So in our case, let's go for a hardcover notebook with puffy covers, which I'm pretty sure is literally what this example book is right here. And we're going to click start designing. So we're now going to add in our custom imagery. So if we look at the back of this one, so the front is obviously like this, but on the back we have like this footer image too. So let's also create a back for this one too, so that we can use it on our Printify product. So all we're going to do is click these, copy the page over, and we're just going to scale this down just so it fits in and is exactly like the example book that I have. Very, very easy to do. As you can see, it's just like a few clicks. We're then going to copy the text. Let's say we've named our brand The Journal Company. We can just add in our logo, or we can just use text here, and I think it looks super clean. Cool. The Journal Company 2023 custom notebooks. There you go, done. That's our back, that's our front. And we can do the same for this one too. All we have to do is copy that, come down here, click add a page, paste that in, copy the background, and there you go. So simple. Okay, cool. Now we need to export this. So let's export and let's save to folder. Let's download all of our files here. Let's choose what size, let's get a higher resolution, and we're going to download all 4 pages. So we can come back on over to Printify and upload these images. So the first one we're going to do is the flower one. We're going to chuck this design in, and we're going to add it to the front page. You're going to have to scale it down a little bit because we've designed them in like extra large format. So the end like print quality is perfect. But all you're going to need to do is just drag and drop that over. So now let's upload the back page and scale that down as well and get that in there. So we now have our completed journal. All we got to do now is just select save product, and it will give us some mock-ups of what this journal is going to look like. And I think that's looking pretty good. You know, fully customizable, they can add their own name in there, and it's literally the same as this book right here. It's just a plain page journal that people can make notes in. So we can see they've got a description for us, but let's spice that up a little bit by going over to AI and asking it to recreate this product description using the information that Printify gives us, but you know, making it a little bit more fun. So all we're doing is asking it to make the description a little bit more fun, rewrite it in a certain way, but use all of the information that Printify has given us to make sure it is accurate and has all the information that people need when they are looking to buy this journal. This is what Chat GPT is fucking amazing for. Like, look how good that is. That is so much better than what Printify is offering us. I don't know why they're not using it themselves. Here we go. We now have our caption done. So we can offer a 1 business day shipping. That's completely fine. So we can now come down to this and edit our price. So let's say we want to charge similar to what that person on Etsy was charging at £25. So let's change the price to $30 US, because that's like £25. That gives us a profit of $17 every single time we sell one of these products. Now all you're going to want to do is hit publish. Now once you have your product added to Printify, literally all you need to do is make sales, and then you can place those orders on Printify, and then Printify will ship those products to your customer. You do not have to do anything. You just have to make the sale. Now you're probably asking, well, Liam, where's the best place to make a sale? And that, my friends, is exactly where we found our product. That is going to be on Etsy.com. So as you can see, if you connect your store to your Printify account, it will automatically add your notebooks into Etsy, where people can then see your listings. They can choose whether they want a dot grid page, a ruled line, a blank page, what color, glossy, matte, and then they can add it to their basket and purchase it. Now you're gonna have to go through and sort out the pricing on conversions. It all depends on how you set up your store. I just set this store up just for the example of this video, and you can see the delivery cost is completely wrong as well, so I'd have to edit that. But you can get an idea of how simple it is to go in and create these different products. So you could have a brand here where you have 50 different designs of journals. You could have them on your Etsy store. You can make this store completely based around selling journals, and you can make them fully customizable. So if you did want to make them fully customizable, you can come on to Shop Manager. You go into your listings here and you click this button. What you're going to want to do is just add customizable in here, and then you're going to be able to give them an option on checkout to add their name. So you'll see Etsy has a section called personalization. You literally say input name here that will be printed on your journal. You can also change your shipping fee here. So Printify will charge a shipping fee, but I always recommend offering free shipping on all your listings on Etsy, because that is going to make your store way more competitive. But you'll be able to see now, if we go back to our store, we can now customize fully our journal. So as we're checking out, we can put Susan here. And when we get that order information, it will come over to Printify. It will hold the order in the queue. And then all we need to do is jump onto our Canva file, change the name here, literally type in Susan, whatever her surname is, Bottles, I don't know, weird name, I don't know why I chose that one. But then we can just export that page, upload it to Printify, and then place the order. Guys, this is a very, very easy way on how you can be printing money right now and making almost passive income, because you could outsource this entirely to a virtual assistant to do. And this is a great opportunity for you using AI and all of the resources that we have at our disposal. If you're going to try this out, let me know down below in the comments. If you need any help or you want me to give you any advice, feel free to reach out on my Instagram. I'm always available to those people that are following me there. Appreciate you as always for watching this video. You're an absolute legend. I hope you make millions of dollars online one day, and I hope I'm the person who helps you do that. With that said, I'll catch you in the next one. See you later.